We've got some Carter family numbers worked up, and after that we'll do some fiddle playing. I found a sweet haven of sunshine at last, and Jesus abiding above. His dear arms around me are lovingly cast, and sweetly he tells of his love. The tempest is o'er, my anchor is holding, I'm safe evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine, the danger is past. I'm anchored at last, I'm anchored in love divine. He found me in danger and lovingly came to hide my storm-deepened soul. Sweet peace he has spoken and bless his dear name. The billows no longer roll. The tempest is o'er, I'm safe evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine, the danger is past. I'm anchored at last, I'm anchored in love divine. His love shall control me through life and in death. Completely I'll trust to the end. I'll praise him each hour of my last fading breath. Shall sing of my soul's best friend. The tempest is o'er, my anchor is holding, I'm safe evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine, the danger is past. I'm anchored at last, I'm anchored in love divine. Thank you very much. You know, the Carter family, I think, recorded about 300 or so songs altogether on the 78 records, and that probably didn't represent the totality of their repertoire. At any rate, about three main sources they had for their songs. You really need sources for material when you're recording that many. And one of them, of course, were the old songs that were around them, as down in Southwest Virginia where they came from. And A.P. Carter did some collecting too as well. And he brought a man along with him by the name of Leslie Riddle, who lives right here in Rochester now. He said he was A.P. Carter's tape recorder. He'd memorize the melody, and A.P. would get the words. And then they'd bring the songs back to the girls, which is Maybelle and Sarah, and they'd get it all arranged and then take it and sing it as a Carter family song. And this is one I'm sure that they learned that way. It has that sound of an old song. My home's in old Virginia, among those lovely hills. The memory of my birthplace lies in my bosom still. I did not like my fireside, I did not like my home. I have a mind for rambling so far away from home. Was on one moonlight evening, the stars were shining bright, and with an ugly dagger I made the spirits fly. 'Twas then this overstruck me, as plain as you can see. I'm doomed, I'm ruined forever, throughout eternity. I courted a fair young lady, her name I will not tell. Oh, why should I disgrace her when I am doomed for hell? And now I'm upon my scaffold, my time's not very long. You may forget this singer, but don't forget this song. Here's a song that I feel certain that the Carter family wrote. Mabel was a good songwriter. You kind of recognized her style after a while. And Sarah certainly, I guess, was one of the best lead singers in the whole country music business. This is called You've Been a Friend to Me. Please help us on the chorus. It's fun. My bark of life was tossing down the troubled stream of time, since first I saw your smiling face and youth was in its prime. Oh, I'll never forget wherever I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been a friend to me. I now look back upon the past, across life's troubled sea, and smile to think mid all I've seen, you've been a friend to me. Oh, I'll never forget wherever I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. That's better. Now that really sounded a lot better. When we had all that chorus singing along, that really sounded good. Now here's a song really made for singing along, and if you can't sing, well, it doesn't matter because everybody's going to sing loud. But anyway, that's what it's made for too. One's flat and the other's sharp. Put them both on the same string. Okay, here it is. It's called Joy, Joy, Joy. There'll be joy, joy, joy up in my Father's house. Up in my Father's house, up in my Father's house. There'll be joy, joy, joy up in my Father's house, where there is peace, sweet peace. We'll all be as one up in my Father's house. Up Up in my Father's house, up in my Father's house, we will all be as one. Up in my Father's house, where there's peace, sweet peace. Now everybody pick. No drunkards there, up in my Father's house. Up in my Father's house, up in my Father's house. There'll be no drunkards there, up in my Father's house, where there's peace, sweet peace. Don't you want to go up there, up to my Father's house? Up to my Father's house, up to my Father's house. Don't you want to go up there, up to my Father's house, where there's peace, sweet peace. Pick it one more time. We'll all be happy there, up in my Father's house. Up in my Father's house, up in my Father's house. We will all be happy there, up in my Father's house, where there's peace, sweet peace. There'll be joy, 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 up in my Father's house. Up in my Father's house, up in my Father's house. There'll be joy, 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 up in my Father's house, where there's peace, sweet peace. Again. There'll be joy, 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 up in my Father's house. Up in my Father's house, up in my Father's house. There'll be joy, 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 up in my Father's house, where there's peace, sweet peace.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Roll up her dirty sleeves.
Walking in my sleep, babe, walking in my sleep. Up and down that Dixie line, walking in my sleep.
Now bake them biscuits, baby, bake them good and strong. When I'm at my breakfast, I'm Alabama bound.
Walking in my sleep, babe, walking in my sleep. Up and down that Dixie line, walking in my sleep.
Hanging down so low.
Walking in my sleep, babe, walking in my sleep. Up and down that Dixie line, walking in my sleep.
Now pain in my ankle and pain in my toe, pain in my vocal cords, and I ain't gonna sing no more.
Walking in my sleep, babe, walking in my sleep. Up and down that Dixie line, walking in my sleep.
Tracy and Eloise Schwarz at Upstate New York's second annual Country Music Festival.